Dear Diary, it's been a day of healing and a day of sharing, a day full of community, and with that, gratitude. It's been a rough week, and I have fallen short in quite a few of the to-do list and activities in order to really be present for family and do what is being asked of me. And a lot of that was babysitting myself and my ego and, wanting to have a peaceful response versus an emotional reaction. And that can take a lot of energy. It's a full-time job in and of itself. I had to let both of my accountability partners know that I was falling short of what we had or what I had said I was going to do and just where I was at, and reached out to both of them. And, they both had very value-driven things to say. Johnny Bright encouraged me not to hide the story, that there's always somebody out there who may be in your shoes, and whatever it is that you can say could be of value to them. And then I had Isabella, who's just so kind and generous with her time too, to meet with Ruben and I and just discuss things and help us look at different perspectives and what we were experiencing and our feelings, and really own them. So I thank her immensely for that as well. My Tell It Story group, the Empowering Angel and the Pioneers, have been nothing short than fabulous. Having just finished our books, the first 5 of us, and knowing I could speak in that space and share what I was going through was actually preempted by another member who was opening up about some stuff she was experiencing regarding her inner child. And I totally felt that, not only for myself, but felt how it could be speaking about Jesse himself. And I felt very compelled to respond to her and let her know how it touched me. And that opened up some stuff from other people who were, just so giving in their words and encouragement and prayers and, positive thoughts. And then my brand incubator group, with my business group that the 24 people that I went through those 3-day workshop with in North Carolina. Again, nothing short than amazing, that group too. And spoke with some members there. One actually reached out to me who has worked with troubled youth, and gave me some other words, as well as the other ones of just encouragement, prayers, and positive thoughts. Do I have a solution right now after all of that? No. Don't really even have a game plan other than to just stay positive and do my work for me that I need to do personally and inward, so that I'm not projecting and that I am having a peaceful response versus an emotional reaction, and adding fuel to the fire and my own karma, right? But I guess the biggest message of this video that I do want to share with anyone out there who is hurting, that feels like they have a problem that nobody's going to understand, that has a secret that can't be spoken of, that has a problem that they feel is bigger than them. I just want to tell you and encourage you to reach out to people. And I do understand not everybody has a circle of friends or family that can take it, or that can be dependent on having a positive response. But I just want to encourage you to know that there are communities, organizations, and even hotlines and crisis centers, etc., all of which deal with whatever it is you're dealing with. And with the power of the internet nowadays, you don't have to rely on the yellow pages. There's stuff out there. There's people out there. There's other ones just like you, whether you want to think there are or not. You are not alone, and you aren't as unique as we all are. Our stories are more or less all the same, and you owe it to yourself to connect with others and just know that you can't solve it by yourself, and you're not expected to. And so do yourself a favor and reach out. Reach out to people. There are so many people out there who want to help, who want to serve, and know that they made a difference. And if you're sitting there hurting inside and feeling all alone and needs words of encouragement, words of support, words of just it'll be okay, or just to listen, there are. Okay, so it's out there. Don't kid yourself, and and do your best to treat yourself kindly. Tonight Ruben and I went and did a date night, long overdue, and we just needed to have some alone time, and I feel very very good for having had that time alone with him, just to have fun and joke around over some sushi. So go out and treat yourself well. Okay, you deserve it. And lots of love, light, happiness, joy, prosperity, and abundance for all. Cheers.